Well, on the last video we painted Commander Koenig, and then on this video I'm going to paint Helena Russell. So let's put Koenig to one side. So I've already, in one of the other videos, painted the face, the eyes, the hair, the hands. So now we're going to do a base coat of the uniform colour that I mixed up last time, which seemed to come out quite nicely. Let me just get some of that out. There we go. Which is just a very sort of light mushroomy beige. Find a clean stirrer. Let's get a bit on my palette and then let's get painting. Right, I'm going to do a second coat now. Just been looking at some photos of the Season 2 uniforms, and they're a little bit different than the Season 1s in the colour scheme. In Season 1, Helena had a white sleeve, and then everything else was the same beige. But for Season 2, for some reason, her collar and her right arm are a lighter beige than the rest of the suit, and then she has a white sleeve on the left arm. So I need to lighten this up a little bit, I think. Let's just get the second coat on. Also, her boots are the same colour as the uniform. Just let that dry, and I'm just going to add some white to the colour for the other sleeve. Not too much, but hopefully just enough to make it stand out. I'm also going to do the belt because that's a lighter colour. Once this is all dry, you probably won't be able to see it, but I'll know. There we go. And then I'm going to paint the other sleeve in pure white. Just a second coat on her boots. We're going to let that dry. Then we need to paint the comlock. Actually, we can do the comlock now because that's not touching anything that's wet. So I'm going to use some grey. There we go. Okay, let's mix a little flesh tone for her knees. If you're not too careful and you get it over the dress, because I've mixed up loads of this colour, not too great a problem. If you only mix up a tiny amount, the bit you need, and you go wrong, you're scuppered. Actually, that's a bit thin on the skirt there, so I'm just going to pop a bit more on. And then a little bit of black for the top of the comlock. Oops. Take it off quickly. Tiny smidgen of silver for the bottom of the comlock, if I can find my mithril silver. So just a tiny little bit on the bottom of the comlock tube. There we go. And then just look at my photo for a second. So the badge really needs to be white and black. So let's do a little square of black and then paint that in white. That's where you need a really steady hand. You could print these out, I suppose, or use a little water slide transfer or something. Brush, it's got a trim my brush. I've got rogue hair on my brush. There we go. Now I'm going to use my flesh wash, trusty old flesh wash, to bring out some of the details on this uniform. And I need a bit of gold for the zips. This is just there, so I just use Tamiya gold leaf. Tamiya, brilliant paints for metallics, horrible paints for anything else. Really don't like them. They are water based, but they don't thin very well with water. They dry too quickly because I think there's some sort of solvent actually in them. And they're expensive for what they are, I think. So I tend not to use them other than just for metallics. Which I have to say, for metallics they work really well. There we go. And I'm going to fill in the badge with a little bit of white to make it look like some detail, and then I'm going to put some white on the comlock to make it look like that's a screen. Okay, this is going to be fun. There we go. So the badge has now got some white in it. And the comlock screen got some white on it. And I've missed off the top of the belt detail in my flesh tone, my flesh shade. Let's do that. I'm going to let that dry off completely, and then it's just a tiny bit of dry brushing in white. Actually, I will paint the base. I use the same one I used for Koenig, which was light olive. There we go, so just a bit of white dry brushing, and then some varnish, and pretty much that's her done. So again, we're dry brushing, a bit of paint on the brush, and then dry it off completely, so there's hardly anything left on the brush. And you can always try it on your finger first, make sure it's not bringing too much off of it. And then we're just going to lightly bring up some of the detail. You don't need to go mad on it. There we go. And there's Dr. Russell. I think really nice likeness on that one. And that goes well with Koenig there. Nice little pair. So I'll give the base another coat of olive colour, and then varnish all over, and that'll be her done. I enjoyed painting that one. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again when we'll paint probably good old Victor. See you next time. Bye.